who don't know who 88 Glam is, that's us. We're a collective from Toronto. I'm 88.
Glam boy.
Glam boy. I would say this like kind of like morally ambiguous, kind of like obfuscated type, and sort of like fun but still sinister, kind of like an abandoned like amusement park or some shit.
Definitely some shit you get fun to, you know what I mean? Like, it's really easy to listen to. It's Toronto, you know what I mean? Like, it still keeps its roots very Toronto. Honestly, like being from the 6, it's just like it really like helped, you know what I mean, in terms of like music, you know what I mean? Like it just the experiences we had to go through on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Like the culture out there, the vibe. You know what I mean? Like it's not as fast paced as New York, but it's still fast paced enough for you to have that grind, you know what I mean, and that drive. So
yeah, and in Toronto, there's not that many resources or outlets for like musicians like ourselves, so I feel like we kind of have to take that like grassroots approach and be like more self-efficient, and it's super competitive as well, so you kind of like have to take your opportunities where you get them. Coming to LA is super imperative. I feel like just anybody who has come before us, we're just kind of following in their steps, you know. We're signed to a great label, and anything they suggest we take as like, you know, official.
Yeah. Honestly, the journey with EXO has been crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I've known them for about 4 years now, going on 4 or 5 years. And it's just like, it's really a family more than anything. Everything's organic. Everything's really like, you know what I mean, genuine. It's really like relationships, you know what I mean, more than anything. It doesn't feel like your job and like your boss, you know what I mean? It's more like family, and you take it where you want to get it, you know what I mean? They help.
Yeah, we first linked up with The Weeknd. I guess they may have heard about us through just like the underground party scene. We were throwing parties in Toronto in a little Kensington loft downtown. And I guess they caught wind of that we were kind of like, you know, making music, being creative, throwing parties. The same shit that they were doing before they kind of came up. So I guess that they were drawn to that. And from there, just like organically built relationships with them.
Honestly, just keep doing like us, you know what I mean? Like, just keep building, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way it's gonna get where you want to take it, you know what I mean? Like, literally, you just have to stay on it, be as consistent as possible, stay as, you know what I mean? Stay as real as you can with your music.
Yeah, definitely a piece of advice he's given me is just like remain authentic, you know? Stay true to your identity, to your sound, and yeah, as long as your content is original, people should be receptive to it.
I got a few. I like Cudi, Stack Bundles, rest in peace. That's like one of my favorite rappers as a kid growing up. Also, just like even aside from music, like, you know what I mean, like the wrestling world. You know what I mean? I was a huge wrestling fan as a kid, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, just mad charismatic people. You fell in love with their character before anything. You know what I mean?
For me, influences right now, I've been listening to like sort of like alternative shit. So like I'm really rocking with this artist called Ariel Pink, and Atlas Sound, like any like hypnagogic like pop influencers. I just really am drawn to like the structures of their music and like how like some of their soundscapes are like really unintelligible, and that shit kind of speaks to me right now. Bully. In the studio, no, the dynamic has been really good. It kind of depends on like how long we've been in the studio and like how consistent like our workflow has been.
Yeah.
So like even coming to LA and being on the LA trip has like made our process that much easier. Like the chemistry is getting a lot better. Yeah. But it's always been really good, I think, right?
Yeah. Honestly, we just feed off each other's energy. Like sometimes like we'll go to the studio and like I'll be more amped than Mino, or Mino will be more amped than Mina. It's just kind of like you know what I mean? Either one of us will take that energy and like ride with it, you know what I mean? And like just go off that momentum. But it's pretty much what it is, you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
I got that in the bag.
We went into this to the stock market.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit.
Bought some Bitcoins.
I don't feel comfortable with disclosing that right now.
I gotta hear this later. What would you be doing if you weren't doing music?
Oh
Man, that's such a good question. I was going to, if I wasn't doing music, I was going to acting school. So I feel like I would be doing something in the entertainment industry.
I would definitely be like a fucking wrestler. I mean, like, definitely. Glam boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tag team wrestlers.
You know what I mean? Guys, new age fucking Hardy
BDT
boys.
and all niggas.
Hardy boys. You know what I mean? 2018.
Anyone can catch it. I'm listening to my top played album on my phone right now is this album called Screening Mirrors by John Mouse.
Okay.
He's hard. You guys should take him in.
Yeah. My shit, Kodak.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Kodak.
Kodak, yeah.
He just got a GED.
Oh, sure.
That's fire.
That's
Shout out to
crazy.
Kodak.
Shout out Kodak.
Real
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Dream collab. That's crazy. If we can get Sade on the hook, that'd be fire.
Yeah. Shout out is cool. I say Future.
Oh yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be fire.
Future
too.
Hendrix.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Future's
Like,
fire.
definitely. It's like one of my favorite rappers.
I just think that Sade, I haven't seen her like do any features or anything like that really.
Yeah, she legend.
That'd be crazy.
She legend for sure.
What's up, guys? I'm 88 Camino,
What's up, guys? Glam Boy.
and we're 88 Glam.
And now you know.